Everything hurts and I'm dying. Hello. I am sick, if you haven't noticed anything funny about me. Like my crow's hair, my hoarse voice. I have some noodle soup. At this point it's mostly broth with some noodles in the bottom. Part of me, my head's chopped off. Y'all are propped up on a Poland Springs water bottle. My mom just went flying out the door to fill up the propane tank with gas so she can use the grill. It is so disgusting outside right now. It's rainy and it's cold, but I'm hot. Like, hoo-hoo. So we have a window open, a crack. I'm in the kitchen behind y'all. I have so many problems, and one of my problems, I thought that would be my only problem, and it would be like all week, and I'd be like at the tail end of it, but it's just starting, and those are lady problems. This all started 3 or 4 days ago. I got home from Disney, and the Florida, like Naples / Disney, and the baffling thing for me is that I wash my hands a lot, like more than normal. And I would use like, I have a cute, I think I showed y'all, a hand sanitizer attached to my backpack. So if I didn't have access to like soap to be able to wash my hands, and like I was just like grungy and like touching things, I would use a hand sanitizer, or one of the things I love about Chick-fil-A is where you get your condiments like salt, pepper, ketchup, all that jazz. They have Purell wet wipes. So like I would use those to like sanitize my hands. I was sanitizing and hand washing, and yet somehow I come home and like I wake up the next day, because the night before I came home only like 3 hours of sleep, and I didn't nap on the airplane not once. I watched a movie. I watched Baywatch. Never seen it before, but I wanted to because Zac Efron was in it. And despite being in first class with a bed, a seat that turns into a bed, and I was pretty reclined. Like I wasn't laying flat on my back, but I was relaxed. I easily could have like taken a nap. And hello, where are my words? My initial goal was to sleep, and catch up on sleep on that flight, even though it wasn't like a long flight or anything, but I didn't. And then we kind of went from the airport to the grocery store, like back home, kind of like hitting the ground running, because we there's so much going on and a lot that we have to do, and like we got most of it done because we had a deadline. But and I say we, but I really mean my mom, because I wasn't able to really help her. I can kind of help her now with some stuff, but anywho, I woke up the next day and I sounded a little funny, and I was beyond exhausted. Like, I think I'm done eating. My mom woke me up really early to remind me that I had an appointment. And she's like, I need you to drive yourself to the office and get there by 12, because then like I'd get in her car, she'd drive my car and drive me to my appointment. And anywho, the battery's flashing, lovely. So I've been sick, and it's the day before Christmas, Christmas Eve, also known as my grandma's birthday. And a good chunk of the family, not everyone, is going up to my grandma's tomorrow. And I know my mom has to get up there like bright and early to really get things going, because there's gonna be like a birthday lunch thing for my grandma / like family getting together for Christmas Eve. and I feel so awful, and like I don't want to like give anyone what I have. Hopefully I'm not contagious at this point, if I ever was. So I'm thinking I'm going to stay home, and if I do, I'm sure my dad will keep me company, so I'm not just like all by myself on Christmas Eve day. But then my mom will bring my grandma home, and she'll sleep over, and then like we'll have Christmas. And so my mom just went out, like I said, to run an errand, and then when she gets back, we have to wrap all the Christmas presents. Haven't done that yet. We sorted out piles of like Mallory, my dad, Grandma, Liam, Hunter, James, Natalie, Scott. Like, you know, we made piles, and then we even for the boys, because the boys, their birthdays like in January, like practically right after Christmas. So then we kind of took their piles and like, you know, this is for Christmas, this is for birthday. So anyways, we did all that, but we need to wrap everything. We need to like set up the table, get everything nice and festive looking. So that's how the day is gonna go. It's not gonna be an exciting day today. And I'm just probably gonna be like moaning and groaning on the couch because I'm hot, I'm achy, I'm uncomfortable. I've had a headache that I cannot shake. No matter how much fluids I drink, I've been taking Tylenol for the last 3 nights, like before bed, because I'm just like, oh my gosh. When this like it came on, I drank 36 ounces, like fluid ounces of orange juice. Like I finally took some vitamins yesterday. I'll probably take some today. I'm taking an over-the-counter cough medicine that's supposed to help soothe the irritated hoarseness, dry throat, and clear up any mucus. That's gross, but I got problems. So honestly, like, this is gonna be one weird Christmas. I wouldn't say it's as bad as the Christmas I was sick with a stomach bug that day. What happened, I got sick. You don't need all the details, but I was home alone. Like, I woke up like so nauseous. So my parents and everyone are at my aunt's house. So I'm like calling my mom, and I'm like, I just got sick. So my parents came back, and that Christmas I got a lot of DVDs for The Big Bang Theory. So we like binge watched all day, and like I was so hungry, but like I was so hungry, but I was so nauseous I couldn't eat anything, even if like we're not going into gross details. But in every episode, they're always eating something, you know, and I'm just like, no, this is torture, but this show was hilarious. So, things, I guess what I'm trying to say is things could always be worse, but I'm just like very tired, and I'm not feeling good. I get 5 hours of sleep a night around there. Some nights I go to bed slightly earlier than others, and like, the last 2 nights I got up at, I went to bed like either 2, 1, 2, like I'm up late. And then I've been getting up at 6:30, and then like I'm up for like a couple hours, fall back asleep. Sleep to either like 10:30 or 11, and then I'm up all day. I don't nap. Not because I'm like intentionally trying to not nap. I just, for whatever reason, I don't know. I mean, I feel exhausted, and like, you know what, and I feel like I'm yelling. You'd think that I would nap because I can, but I just don't. I don't know why. I'm in the middle of binge watching season 3 of Fuller House. I don't know what episode I'm at. I'm probably almost done, because that's all I did yesterday and all of last night to like 3:30 was it? Almost 3:30 in the morning, and then I got up at like before 10, but I don't remember exactly what time it was this morning, and I stayed in bed for a little while, and then I eventually came downstairs to have my lunch. And that's the update of my life. That's what's going on. I am very grateful and thankful to have had all the fun holiday like festivities when I was in Florida, and you know, really kind of I really felt like I was like in the Christmas spirit, and it was like really magical. So I'm kind of glad that I got to do that, because I really don't feel well, and I'm hoping that this Christmas will still be like amazing. Oh shoot, I forgot. There's something I need to get and it's at the drugstore, and I should like call or text my mom to be like, can you see if Rite Aid or something's open, like pop in and get what I need, cause yeah, when she was out last night, I told my mom, I said, can you get me more cough drops? And she did, but I forgot I need something for my shoes, so I should call her. Anyways, that's an update. I just wanted to like give y'all an update. Hopefully you'll see this video on time, because our internet isn't really working, and when it does work, it is as slow as molasses in the dead of winter. So any hope of me uploading anything and like actually making sure that y'all can watch it would be a miracle. One of the beautiful perks of living here. Anyways, so thank y'all for watching this video. If you do have any comments, questions, suggestions, feel free to leave those down below. I'm going to try to make sure all my batteries are charged and try to film Christmas Day and all that. But if I don't, for whatever reason, I don't get to it, I will be doing a what I got for Christmas video, because I really like to do that. I like to share all the all the fun stuff. Anyways, don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and if you haven't done so already, like this video if you did, and hit the notification bell, because I'm hoping to be consistent, but who knows what's gonna happen. I'm very unpredictable, but yet I'm very predictable. So anyways, thank y'all so much for being here and for watching, and all your love and support. And as always, till next time, keep it quirky.